This is an interesting question. So tell me more about the mining process for WaBi tokens. How was it created? And yeah.
Okay, so basically there will be two ways to obtain the WaBi token for the average user. Right. Essentially, the user who buys product within the Walimai ecosystem. So one is we need to incentivize the consumers to scan the labels and change the codes. So effectively bring this individual action into sort of collective security. Therefore, we will provide it will be a mining process. So in a way that if you scan it, you get some WaBi. So it will be as simple as that. We will probably, it will be much more elaborate on the technical scale. So like how many times you can scan one product, how many products you can scan per day.
Yeah, to avoid any abuses.
To avoid these abuses, but the concept is in itself is very simple. So this is effectively WaBi will be distributed for specific behavior that we need for the system. Right. And the second way to obtain WaBi is by Walimai protected products and be rewarded for your purchases. And so it will work again, as we mentioned previously, as any loyalty program. So you buy something and you're awarded with a WaBi. It will be a bit different for us because we're building a platform and we're not just the only merchant in the system, or at least we don't aim to be. Therefore, different merchants will have different deals in terms of because if you look at the loyalty points, different way to look at them is discounts. So different merchants will be giving out different discounts. So the amount of WaBi given out will also be different, but still the principle remains the same, right? So you buy something within the Walimai ecosystem, you get the WaBi. Or you scan, you get the WaBi.
There's actually an interesting point that comes in with the labels that you're using that helps the building of the loyalty program.
Right.
So right now, if you notice, the loyalty programs are not so big with the consumer products and a lot bigger in the airlines and in hotels.
Right.
And one of the big reasons for that is that in airlines and the hotels, you actually have the proof of purchase. Right? So you know that this consumer bought this particular product. Yeah. It's very hard to do that in FMCG and in retail because you need a very sophisticated IT system that works with the retailer, and there's all sorts of loyalty programs, interconnectedness and all that to make it work. And also for the consumer right now, they can basically cheat that system because all the products are essentially the same. You can say, well, I bought this product, then you come back with the same can and say, oh, I bought it again. Now, with the labels with Walimai labels, we're able to establish that proof of purchase, essentially, because essentially we can have people scanning before they open the product and after they open the product. So, because they open the product, they already damaged it, so it cannot be resold, right? So that essentially establishes that the person has bought the product, and that's for any producer or any retailer, that's the most important event in terms of the business. If the person bought the product, that's when you really want to reward them, right? If they scan something, if they share it on Facebook or WeChat or whatever, you want to reward them somewhat. But if they bought this, that's when you really reward them. And this is what we're going to be able to establish in our loyalty point system with WaBis and with our labels, whereas right now, it's very hard to do that with an FMCG.
So are you going to be connecting yourselves with social media, whenever you scan, you can share on Facebook or WeChat? Okay, great.
I mean, this is one of the standard marketing paths that people take to use the loyalty programs, of course.
Yeah, great idea, okay.